It's SEC Baseball from Baum Stadium in Fayetteville, a top 10 matchup between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Start on the hill for Arkansas. Here's your answer, Cole Ramage.
Yeah, Cole Ramage is going to be a guy that's around 88 to 92 at that fastball. Has already shown early on in his Arkansas career that he can throw strikes.
Pompey checks his swing. There's McFarland. Feeds Ramage. Just did beat the speedy Pompey for out.
Really helped that Arkansas bullpen.
Smoke to center. Fletcher started in his tracks now, and there's two gone. There's a swing and a miss, but the ball gets away from Cook. He still has a shot with a strong throw, and he does just that to get Becker. Bigger smokes one into right for a base hit. Let's see if he takes a wide turn. Johnson will play it back in, and another base hit for the Hogs.
So after it makes you that much more dangerous.
Just past Becker into right center. Biggers had to freeze, so he can't get to third as Oklinski plays it back in, but that's a couple of... That's a hanger, sent down the right field line, and it is fair. It's into the corner, and this is going to score two more. Bonfield with the double and 2 RBIs, and the Hogs continue what they've done all series long. And a strike. My goodness. That ball sent into left center field. It's going to drop. Bonfield will score. There's nobody at third base, and Kerstad with a heads-up play to hustle into second. Cook smokes one into center for a base hit. McFarland will score. Kerstad around third, and it is a 5-0 Arkansas lead in the first inning. Shaddy smokes one to right. He's got another one. And it's 7-0 Arkansas. Shaddy shows off his opposite field power one more time.
Shaddy just got that ball up in the zone and just hammers it out to right field. A guy that has tremendous power to the opposite field.
That cleared the batting cage. Another base hit. Biggers was off and rolling, so he's going to go to third. He might be rounding third base, and then the stop sign comes up from Nate Thompson, just in case that throw was bobbled to this inning. And he's going to pop that one up. That should end the frame, and it does. Hogs leave them loaded. That's the bad news for Arkansas. The good news, they score 7. 32 runs so far in this series. And Ramage nearly caught him. Going to be ball 3 Longhorns. See if Shaddy can turn 2. A flip. Oh, my goodness. There was a flip all right, but right by Bigger. So instead of a force or a double play, 2 men on base. Carson, wave it a miss. Big first down of the inning.
That was a really good pitch by Ramage.
That ball's fair into the corner. Might score a couple of runs. Cottom will come across. Johnson stops at third. It's a 7-1 game. Instead, that's base hit in the left field. It'll score a run. The throw comes into Martin. And it's a 7-2 game. I'll tell you what.
Chip away. That ball's crushed.
Kerstad drifting back. Now to his left. This is going to score a run. Sacrifice fly by Dawson makes it a 7-3 game. He's summoned out of the bullpen after Kentucky scored 3 runs here in the second inning.
Murphy had a really outstanding performance against Texas on Tuesday.
Smoked in the gap. Deep left center. Going to go to the fence. Pompey has a double. 4-run inning for Kentucky. Swing and a miss to end the inning. But after the 7th. Bonfield sends one to deep left center field. This ball's gone.
Talking about letting it rip. Luke Bonfield. Let that ball rip.
Let it eat.
This one jump off the bat. That's called exit velocity right there. That was a no-doubter through the cold air.
Into some blankets. Retrieved his own batter. String together some ABs. That'll help. Fletcher sends one down the left field line. Pompey can't field it on a bounce. So Fletcher will cruise to second and have a double. And a good AB for Dominic.
Yeah, it was a good at-bat. Took that ball
up the mound. But I think the really unbelievable thing for me is A lot of talk before the season about Heston Kjerstad and kind of his instant impact potential. And he's off.
This is Ryan Johnson lifting one in almost no man's land, and it'll drop in front of Kjerstad.
They're landing the Bermuda Triangle out there. Nobody could get to it.
Such a commitment to college baseball, and it's been impressive to see.
That one back to deep left field, and it's going to go. Oklinski hits just his second home run of the year, and it's a 2-run shot, and it's a 2-run game.
Naturally, not just in the SEC.
Shaddy smokes one to left. This ball has a chance to get towards the fence, and it will. Pompey content to play it off the screen, and Shaddy starts the 5th inning with a double. I got a feeling that home run from Oklinski fired up 2 teams in the same time.
Alabama parting ways with Greg Goff.
Biggers, does he have his second of the game? Goodbye!
Because of what happened the last inning with Grant Cook and Oklinski, he wasn't going to let anything happen right there. He's told the catcher, he said, nope, you back away. I'm standing in between you and whoever's crossing home plate. That's a pretty heads-up play by Eddie Newsom.
So the hits on the long balls keep coming for the Hogs. They have scored.
They would kind of go opposite field.
He just pulls one to right. That's his 3rd hit of the game. That's his 30th hit of the season. Long homer and a double. He's going to slide in to right center field and pick up another RBI. 4 runs batted in for Bonfield, and the Hogs have scored 11 in game 2. Martin's been busy at third. Almost got caught between hops, nearly threw one away. McFarland kept his foot on the bag.
1 run across right here.
Base hit left field.
That's the way to start. Here's where those masks.
This one has some lift. Fletcher has a long time to get there, and it's stretch time at Baum Stadium. With that frisbee breaking ball. Does Shaddy have another opposite field home run? You gotta be kidding me! Number 6 for Carson.
75 buck 80. He can really generate some bat speed. It's a no-doubter for Carson. He is fired up. The redshirt senior from Fayetteville saying, you know what? Let's get a big sweep right here.
Here's Biggers. He just keeps hitting line drives. That's 6 hits in the doubleheader. Biggers is going to run. Another base hit for Eric Hall, his 4th of the game. Biggers sprinting to third. Hall's going to go to second, and the ball goes to the screen. And Eric Hall will continue to third base. 13 runs in, just about ready to be 15. Deep right, to the wall. Goodbye, Casey Martin. And it's a 15-run game.
This team is just absolutely pummeling the baseball, 1 through 9.
$38 runs. Since 1999, so now we're going further into the record books. Pompey back. Nearing the fence, leaping high, and he has made the catch. That's the second in as many nights that Kjerstad has hit to the wall that's been caught, but he'll get an RBI. And it's a 16-6 lead.
They're going to appeal to third base. They're going to say that maybe Bonfield might have left too soon. Time has not been called.
Casey Murphy is done. Evan Lee summoned out of the Arkansas bullpen.
Evan Lee is going to be a guy 88 to 91 with that fastball, big overhand. Arkansas was kind of almost asleep.
You're feeling the pressure a little bit. And now Oklinski swings and misses. Out of the reach of Martin. What great hustle by Kjerstad to get there. And play that back in with an outstanding throw that can tire at first pitch of the game. Lace to left. This will chase home a run. Pompey's second hit. It'll score higher. Make it a 16-7. Pompey takes off. That ball stroked in the gap to left center. But Pompey will hold it second until Fletcher let it get by him and go all the way to the fence. Pompey's going to score, and Squires might have a chance. They're going to hold him at third only because there's no need to risk a play at the plate. And Cook will apply the tag for the strikeout to start the ninth inning. Hard hit. Backhanded by Carson. Shaddy throws out Johnson. And Troy, there are 2 outs, and the Wildcats down to their final out in this twin bill. And a base hit to center. So Collett will continue this ninth inning for the Wildcats. Up the middle, and it's going to be in the center for a base hit. So Lewis will score. That's the 9th run for the Wildcats. Wave and a miss. And that'll do it for the game, the doubleheader and the series, and they all belong to the Hogs.
Man, absolutely gigantic sweep for Arkansas against the number 4 team in the country. You know Kentucky's going to win a lot of games in this conference, but 3 big wins in 2 days for Arkansas.